What's up, guys? We're gonna try something different. We're here in Mini. We got practice. Figured we'd show you guys what goes on during an event. We've recorded some stuff for YouTube that'll be out in next week's recap, but we haven't had a chance to post anything yet. But practice went not as good as we had hoped, and we're kind of basically right in the middle of a transmission swap and a motor swap. So it's practice day here and just finished up, and that's what we're working on. So we'll see how that goes, and I figure we just maybe do some live. I don't know. We got some people filling in on here. Hey, Austin, look. Hey, and for those of you who don't know, Austin is back.
What's up, everybody?
Austin's back on the feed. We got about 25 people watching, right? So Austin came back. He's coming back for hopefully, at least through World Finals. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
And we are just so happy to have this guy back. I mean, look at him. Look at just amazing. So, we're gonna have him back, and he's helping us get this. Interesting start to the weekend. And look, he's gonna help out. He's gonna have some GoPro footage, so we're gonna have that to add to it. A lot of it. I'll see in a minute. A lot of people asked us to, post some of the stuff that goes on, and we're doing that, and it's been good. We've had a lot of following, a lot of people going on the page and supporting on YouTube and on Instagram. It's been fantastic. So we thank all of you guys for that. Faded Shades going good. Trying to read this. I don't usually do this. All of you that are jumping on. Some of the guys, Tom from Star Creations is on here. Mental Health Racing says, welcome back, Austin. Yeah, it's cool that we're back. Oh, look at everybody saying Tweety's back, so that's good. I'm sure he'll love to hear that. Save those comments for when he comes back, but I think he went to the trailer to get some parts. But yes, we can't wait. Ghost Truck, we cannot wait. We're gonna be back, and tomorrow we're gonna be strong. Look, we got Squiddy with it. We got Nick here. I got your pig mats. We got everybody here working on the trucks. I mean, look, there's the old Crackalakin, right? So, we got Kraken, got a motor swap, unfortunately, and then the old Jestelade's over there that's going to have a transmission swap. So, we're just kind of figured we'd show you guys what's going on. A lot of you guys know this guy, Jacob. We're going live. We got about 35 people on here right now. Not a whole lot, but more than we've ever had because we don't do live, right? This is new.
Right.
So Jacob, we're new to this, so we'll see how it's going. I don't Ghost Truck saying getting Squiddy with it. So we got some people on here. Look, we got Brooke in here wrenching. Brooke has stepped up so big this year, helping out with the team, wrenching on trucks. We got Mikey 3.5, Michael. Working on changing out, getting the transmission disconnected. But yeah, so here's the old Kraken motor. It's got to come out. Oh, Jackie's on here. Hey, Jackie. We're just kind of showing you guys what we got, what we're going on. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, it's something new that we can do a little bit more of. But yeah, so rough practice, right? Motors coming out of this one. I guess, fortunately for us, Central Florida Machine and Speed, the guys over there hooked us up. We got our motor back within 2 days of the other motor that came out of Jester on week 1. But this one's got to come out. We found some bearing material. We can show you. I don't know. We're just going to get it done. Let's see. Let's read some of the comments. Hey, let's see here. This should be a regular thing. I mean, we're gonna try it. I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, we're gonna show you guys what we can. But we got the parts table out here ready to go, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these parts off the truck. The boys are taking it apart. It's got to go on the table. Try to get as best as we can a clean area to work in. So that way we can take everything apart and inventory it and check it. This will give you an example. This is not. So if you were to pan for gold, right? If you were, I don't know, if you guys were miners back in the 1800s and you were, in the creek trying to find, gold, this is what you would want to see right here. Look at that. See that? When you're driving monster trucks, this is not something that you want to see. You do not want to see. You don't want to see that, right? And honestly, this isn't even that bad, but a lot of it's fallen off, and it dropped on the ground. So this is kind of somewhat clean. So this is a lot of bearing material or some kind of metal. Obviously, you don't need metal in your motor. So when we've got that, we've got issues. And rather than explode a motor, rather than shoot the rods out the side, we're going to be proactive, and we're gonna fix the motor. We're gonna fix the motor and get it replaced, get it swapped out before there's a problem. I see some questions about Tom. Tom's doing good. You guys know as much as we do. Tom's a heck of a guy. He's gonna be back, I'm sure, soon. But you guys know as much as we do at this point. Thank you. You guys like the stream? That's good. Will we be running a different body scheme for World Finals? Don't know yet, right? So that's that's something that we're gonna see about doing. I think we got Philly and then a week off before we go to the World Finals. I don't know if we're going straight there or what, but we'll see how that goes. Let's go check in on Tweety. Tweety's back, getting the old Gestolade, getting this transmission swapped out. Hey Dylan, you want to be a crew chief, working for the team one day? These are the guys, right? Chucky's crew chiefing, doing a great job. Chucky, say hey to everybody on the live feed. Everybody knows CP3, one hell of a driver already. Absolutely phenomenal. We are so honored to have him on our team. Love working with him every day. Super smart, does a great job. And we're going to get him in the seat here after first quarter. You're going to see him driving in the truck. I mean, I'm sure all of you want to do that. Miss seeing you guys in Anaheim too. Yeah, we wanted to be there. Could be run into the ground, but keep things intact. Yes, trying to stay ahead of it. Tweety, there was a few comments when they saw that you were back. Oh, yeah. And I think every single one of them was positive. I'm pretty sure. Yes, all of them were positive. Everybody's excited to see you back. I mean,
Oh, I love being here. These guys are like my family, and love being here.
Yes, glad he's back. So that's good. So, yep, CP3 shout-outs. We appreciate that. Can't wait for the third truck to come out. The third truck already is out. It's just right now we don't have it booked for first quarter. It's booked after first quarter. We got a bunch of shows with all three trucks. Our fourth chassis is being built by PEI currently right now. Dan's been working on that since I think the beginning of the year. So hopefully we'll have our fourth chassis in-house. That's what we're doing. We're trying to grow the team and whatnot. So we're seeing how that goes. Building the fourth one. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Yes, we have plans for tomorrow to make it out on the track. Just do what we do. Send it. So we'll see. Can't wait to see CP3 behind the wheel. Chucky, they can't wait to see you behind the wheel, which is going to happen. We know that. We want it to be sooner than later. That's why we're building a fourth truck. So how many of you guys want to see Brooke behind the wheel? Brooke's going to be hopefully behind the wheel very soon, maybe this summer. She's got want to get her some seat time too. So maybe some shows. We'll see if that happens. The third truck basically kind of is different. We're running either Excalibur or Michigan Ice Monster Recreation, as you guys know. Michael's working on the VR stuff with Star. So they're literally designing a truck in VR that is going to be pretty cool. That we're going to hopefully show you guys in the next couple weeks. we just been working on it for, I don't know, 2 years off and on, but really recently trying to get on it super hot and heavy and trying to release it sooner than later. So we'd like to have, 6 IPs for the 4 chassis that we're running. And we've got more. We got a couple more concepts that we think are going to be pretty cool and to bring to you guys. Let's see what else we got. Yes, it was awesome to see you too. Tristan, thanks for the shout out. Any plans to come to Mississippi? I don't think we have anything on the schedule right now. Guys, we have a full schedule. So after first quarter, I know we do a terrible job of announcing where we're going, and we're trying to get better at that. But I can tell you right now, our entire month of, I think we've got half the month of May is booked. The entire month of June, I'm pretty sure, and July, every week in June, July, and August, all but about 2 are booked with shows. Hey, Sean. Brooke should drive tomorrow. I can't. She's not 18 yet, so she can't drive in Monster Jam, so that'd be cool. But she can't. Not Gavin. How are the trucks running? Gavin, buddy, the trucks are not running at the moment. So the transmission, if you haven't seen, is coming out in Jester. We've got a spare transmission. It's a transmission we've had in this truck for over a year. That transmission has been a part of this chassis and has not been out for service because it's a great, FTI does a great job taking care of us. And I think that transmission has been through 12 or 13, maybe 14 backflips. And it's just now giving us a problem. So it's got a ton of wear and tear on it. So this truck's not quite running. And then we've got the old Kraken, right? Kraken's over here. For those of you that just tuning in and haven't seen, practice went a little bit rougher than we had planned. We got about 62 people, guys, watching. They're all wanting to see. They're all giving shout outs. But yes, the Kraken is not necessarily running at the moment, to answer your question. So it's got a motor that we're going to swap out, and we're going to see how that goes. We really do appreciate the support. We've had a rough couple of weeks on and off the track, but, we're going to keep persevering and getting through it. So what else we got? Can't wait to see freestyle. Okay, yep, we're excited for that. Which truck in the industry would be best to buy? I don't know. That's a tough choice. I mean, honestly, if you're going to do it, maybe build one from the ground up would be my suggestion. Will you all be in Mount Pleasant this summer? I don't know. You never know. You never know what you're going to see in Mount Pleasant. I mean, we've been there a bunch, not with our trucks, but over the years when we were first starting out, Throwdown puts on an awesome event. So hopefully you will see us in Mount Pleasant, but we'll know sooner than later. Would you ever do a Jester 3D body? Jester was supposed to be 3D. At one point, we were supposed to have a hat on top that was going to be 3D, and that kind of didn't work, so we went with the non-3D, and then at one point we did have 3D diamonds on them, which is pretty cool, and we haven't done it since, but we'll be in Miami. I don't think we're going to make it to Miami because that weekend we are booked. We'd love to be out there. Miami, it's insane. Those guys are awesome and put on a great show, but I believe we were already booked by the time we got the call on that one. Wildwood, I think we're still waiting to figure out what's going on with Wildwood. Hopefully we'll be there because that's always a good time. Let's see here, what else we got? Haven't seen us since Oakland. Wow, it's been a long time since we've been to Oakland. So, but yeah, I don't know. You guys tell us what you think. I mean, is this help going live, seeing what we're actually doing? I mean, it's going to be a long night here. It's 4:45 here in Minneapolis, so East Coast it's 5:45. We're going to be here for a good minute. We'll probably won't get out of here tonight till, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. No, probably not even that. 5. We'll probably be out of here. If we go straight through without stopping, it's going to be 10 o'clock before we're out here tonight. Gallet, I'm not sure about. Not sure. Miles asking who runs the channel. We run the channel. Myself and all of us kind of contribute. Brooke and help out a lot, but a lot is Jacob. Jacob's been helping out. Jacob from Power. Jacob Knows Cool has been doing a lot to get the channel going and get a lot of subscribers coming our way. So that's been awesome to have him on. If you guys like what you see, the weekly, we're doing the weekly recaps of what we've been doing, and you like what you see, that's absolutely 100% Jacob putting those videos together. We'll usually feed him the content, but he's doing it, so shout out to him for doing that. He's helping build the channel and build the Instagram and all that, so hopefully you enjoy that as well too. Let's see what else we got. Let's go Jacob. Yep. All right. Hope the skeleton jester comes back. I don't know. We did that for Halloween. You got to look for that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that again. The live is fantastic. Okay, it's great to see the future holds. Okay, good. So you guys saw us in Jackson. Hey, Monster Jam fan, how's it going? Yeah, I think like I said, we're trying to bring you guys more, and normally I'm able to help do this live. I'm able to do this live because of these guys right here. I've been able to take a step back working on trucks, and Jacob and I are working on this. So it's because of Brooke and CP3 and Chucky and Austin and Michael and Nick, and just everybody stepping up. We have a lot of people for a small amount of trucks, for only 2 trucks, but that's because we're building this team. We're building it to, as you know, a 3rd and a 4th truck team. So we're trying to get everybody trained and whatnot. And I mean, I could not be prouder of the team that we have right now. It's been amazing. Anthony back home, Anthony's been helping us out as well too. Anthony went back to UNOH. He's going to go get his degree, and then he's coming back to work with us full time. After, sometime in August, I think, we'll see him back. You might not be able to hear me, but what the guys are doing right now, transmission's been swapped out. They're turning the motor over, getting the transmission full of transmission fluid. We're going to cycle all that through, go through the gears. We're going to roll the truck forward. We're going to roll the truck back. Make sure that it's 100% full. We're going to check the linkage. The guys do that. Did we ever find out what ended up breaking on the transmission? Do we know?
Probably something internal, probably planetary inside the transmission locked up. So I mean, you couldn't even try to shift it if you wanted to.
Yeah, it was in rough shape. But I'm telling you guys, this transmission has been in this truck for 14 months. That's not normal, right? That's not normal. So hats off to the everyone at FTI for giving us great equipment to work with. There's a lot of wear and tear that comes on these trucks. Doing a backflip, like I said, I think this transmission seen 14 backflips. Rotating 12,000 pound monster truck and landing, not on the throttle, or maybe sometimes on the throttle, or trying to do whatever. It's hard on this piece of equipment. So for this thing to be in this truck for 14 months is a true testament to these guys, what they're doing, and the product they're putting out. And we couldn't be more happy to have those guys be a part of this team. I mean, Star Creations, what can I tell you about them? Those guys are amazing. They give us the best equipment to, as far as fiberglass, and, we beat them up, and I hate tearing up their great work, but they tell us to do it every day. So shout out to them for doing it. FK Rod Ends, Maria and everybody over at FK, thank you guys so much for what you do for us. The rod ends that they supply us and everything is just, it's great. I mean, all the sponsors, everybody that helps us out, we greatly appreciate them, every single one of them. Pertec for our hydraulics, and then all the suppliers, Overson supplies us with our spindles, SCS for our transfer cases. Thank you guys for that. I mean, if you guys are ever needing any of those things, I mean, these are, we partner with these guys because we have good equipment, and we want to make sure we have the best. So, hats off to them. But I don't know how much longer I should do this live thing. We're going on 20 minutes. I mean, we're getting more people, so we appreciate that. I don't want to make it boring. I want to make it informative. But I don't want you guys to fall asleep either. So I don't know. Let's see here. Let's read some comments. 4-link bars. We actually run at Race Source, made by Pablo on the bottom. They're tapered. So it's tapered down. Upper 4 links are through Dan Patrick's program. I don't know the exact diameter of Pablo's because they're tapered, but we've been running those for years because they're more sturdy. I think John Gordon and a couple other teams are going to aluminum. They're changing some stuff on that, and those seems to be working out pretty good. Does Feld publish the MJ rules and regulations online? I don't know if they do, but I do know. I want to say that the rules are available. They give out. They've. I want to say they've given out booklets of them before. I'm not really sure. The hardest hit I've taken behind the wheel. Hardest hit behind the wheel. I can't remember where it was. I did a front flip. It was when we had the blue body a couple of years back. You know what? I know. Jacob will know. Jacob remembers. I don't remember this stuff. Jacob, remember when we had the body blow off? It wasn't here. Michael, remember when we had the body blow off the truck? Salt Lake City, that's what it was.
Wayne just posted that this past week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he posted about that.
Okay.
We were in Salt Lake City 2 years ago.
Okay, so
You were in Salt Lake City. I wasn't even there.
right. So we basically loosened all the mounts and let the body fly. And at one point, I tried to jump the center pod, and I shorted it a little bit and did a front flip. And it wasn't bad. It really wasn't a big deal. But that was probably one of the harder hits because although it did not look bad when you look at it, in the truck it was a little bit more violent. Backflips when you don't land them are a little bit violent. And when I say violent, they're not that bad. It's just they're not normal. But look, we have the best safety equipment. We have the best safety people that are here, and they make sure that we're safe and we have good stuff. So we're good. Here, let's see what else we got. Go live for practice. We can't really do that. Like to, but we can't. I mean, we're kind of doing this now after the fact. Any theme song ideas for Michigan Ice Monster? You know what? Well, Recreation, I can tell you right now. Recreation, it would be the Holiday Road song from the movie Vacation. I think that's perfectly appropriate for Recreation. Holiday Road. There we go. We got Nick taking off the blower. Hang on.
And there's a little more fuel blinking.
Going around, Jacob. Got Nick taking the blower. They're going to hand the blower to Michael.
Then you're going to pick it up and take it down.
You need help? You need me to set this down and help, or you got it?
We got it.
So they're going to put a blanket down so when we don't really ruin anything by setting it on there. Taking the motor off. So that's us taking the blower. That's the blower and the hat, the fuel injection system. It's coming off. It's one of the first things that's got to come off. Michael's starting to work on getting the bell housing bolts on the transmission. So Nick's going to pick this up, bring it over to the table. You need an extra hand, buddy?
It takes 2 people to lift that, right?
It can do it with one, but it's a little heavier than it's been because of the fuel injection, so. It's a little bit difficult because of all the new stuff we got on there, so. I'm gonna go make an area. Put this, a place to put this.
It's actually a great question.
Chop Brookie's coming. She got the blanket set up. Watch the plastic. So, yeah, there you go. There's the hat and the blower off the truck.
And I'll let you know, my mom's watching.
Yes, I know. You want to say hi to your mom?
Hey, Mom, it is Salt Lake City. It's correct. And it was way before I worked with these guys. Because I incorrectly said we.
How does Nick do this?
Yeah, no. Austin can pick it up if he wanted to.
Whatever.
But all right, so that's part one, right? So you got, it's a little bit dirty. So you got your regulator, fuel injection rails, blower. There's all of our coil packs that fire the truck. This is the first time we've done a motor swap with the EFI. We think we got the EFI running good now, so it's been better. What's the horsepower torque? I don't know the torque exact spec, but typical teams are going to run between 1,200 and 1,500 on average horsepower, and then we're probably around 1,300 on our setup. You got a cool channel. Thank you for that. Hey, Jackie. Oh, she said, "Hey, dude." Sorry. Talking to Jacob. Indonesia in the house. All right. Let's see, go through some of these other ones. Saw us at Gillette. I think we're going to be back to Gillette. Nick's side slap was brutal. Yeah. That was brutal. One Crash Madness of the year. Oh, Austin's getting serious. He's putting on his sweatshirt. It must be cold.
Yeah, I gotta go to the tunnel and get the motor.
Oh, I got the rig started. So I got the rig started, and I'm waiting to get a trailer out of the way so that way we can move it. Let's go. I got the rig fired up. Did they move that other trailer yet? So
I don't think so.
So basically, I fired up the rig. They got to move the Max D trailer so we can back up and hook. Okay, then tell Blinky that we don't need to worry about it then. Tell him to forget about it. Okay. When's Pocking Senior getting an Excalibur? Well, I mean, right now he's been busy on international stuff. I'm sure one day he'll be behind the wheel of Excalibur again. Who knows when? I don't know. I have no idea. Favorite place to compete at would probably be Orlando. Or probably Orlando because it's hometown. Or Tampa. We've done well there. When can we see Monster Jam and Recreation and Monster Jam? So that's an interesting question. Monster Jam, I'm sure, would love to have it, but the truck is so big that it does not fit in some of the stadiums and some of the arenas. So we're kind of limited to where we can run it. We'd like to look at Recreation as a truck that we bring out as like special occasion type things because it is extremely difficult to put that body together, as some of you saw when we were at the Freedom Factory.
I was going to ask you this last night, but
Jacob's got a question. Hang on.
Aren't there any plans for Michigan Ice Monster? I meant to ask you this earlier.
Yes, absolutely. There's plans for Michigan Ice Monster. I mean, somebody was asking, what should the Michigan Ice Monster theme song be? I don't even know.
Meet the Creeper by Rob Zombie.
Meet the Creeper by, I don't know that song, but Meet the Creeper?
Yeah, Meet the Creeper by Rob Zombie.
Okay, Jacob says it should be Meet the Creeper by Rob Zombie. All right. Saw you in Tampa, seeing you in Orlando. Awesome. Thank you, Oscar. That's awesome. Having God bless the truck, that would be good. Filled the time. We appreciate that. Without him, nothing's possible. So that's good to hear. Is Austin back working with you guys? Yes, he is. He's decided to make some changes, I guess, and we were fortunate enough to. He's come back to work for us. Hopefully it's going to be, we know for sure it's going to be World Finals. He's committed to working with us through World Finals. After that, we don't know. I would love for it to be permanent, but that's totally up to him what he's going to do. So can't imagine Recreation doing a backflip. Oh, I'm telling you. So Nova Designs, I want Recreation to do a backflip because it's going to be the most insane thing ever. We just got to find out how we can do that. No, we've never owned, Team Tomfoolery has never owned Destroyer. I don't know how the licensing works when they use the theme. I'm sure there's licensing involved. We don't do anything with that, so I don't know how that works though. Yes, it would be a sight to see the backflip. So, like I said, I don't know how much more. I mean, we're growing. We got more people on this live. We've been going for 30 minutes. I have no idea. This could be boring. I hope it's not. I mean, we got a lot of work ahead of us, so I figured we'd go live and give it a shot. You know, you guys doing the support and doing the super chats and the super stickers and all that stuff, that always helps support. You know, when you guys are going on the website and supporting the team by, you know, buying the merch, and you know, we're just really trying to do that, and that's a way that you guys can help the team. And I mean, the orders have been coming in this year and the last couple of years, like a lot, and to see the love from the fans is super awesome. I mean, we're not by any means, you know, doing tons of stuff, but we do a lot. We do a decent amount, and Brooke, that's what she does. You know, that's part of what she does. So between her and Mama Jester, they do all the stuff on the website and do all the shipping and all the orders weekends. So Brooke comes in after school and does all that. Here, I'll give you another insight. So Chucky's getting ready to take apart that bar. That's in a removable bar. Sometimes it gets bound up in there. When it sits in the truck for weeks,
Looks like it's not budging.
yeah, it's stuck in there. But that bar has to come out so we can get the motor to go in. There it goes. There it goes. So that bar is coming out. There you go. So that bar comes out. That gets that motor in a lot easier. Let's see where else. Let's look at else. Shipping overseas, I don't even know how that works. I have no idea. I could talk to Laura about it and find out if we can ship overseas.
Hey, I got a question for fans. They can do this question. Which theme song for Recreation is better, Holiday Road or Love is a Long Road?
What's the other one?
Love is a Wrong Road by Tom Petty. That song's been blowing up recently ever since the GTA 6 trailer came out.
Right.
Yeah, so either that or Holiday Road.
I like
Comment down
Holiday
below,
Road. Go ahead. You can comment.
Comment down below, guys, which theme song fits better for Recreation.
I forget who sings Holiday Road. That's
I need to see.
I can't remember, but I like that song because it reminds me it's from the '80s and
It's
a
from
cool-
Vacation.
Yeah, from the Vacation. Hero card, new Tomfoolery. Yes, we have hero cards now. Yeah.
Lindsey Buckingham.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
And Love is a Long Road by Tom Petty.
By Tom Petty. Okay. So, will Ice Monster ever compete full time? I would like to, right? So, you know, the goal is to get all 4 trucks running simultaneously, whether it be at the same event or not. So then it's going to give us more opportunity. We can let that truck run because we are, we love the square bodies, right? So between Excalibur and Ice Monster, super honored to be able to bring Excalibur back, super honored to be able to bring Ice Monster back. You know, the history with Dave Marcour and Mike Nickel and Charlie Pauken with Excalibur. You know, it's absolutely amazing to be able to represent that truck, and you know, and even Ice Monster too. I mean, just being able to see those trucks come back on the track as square bodies has been pretty cool. Let's see. Is the USA Jester body going to be going to run a competition? It was just for display for World Finals, but if we do a 4th of July show, maybe soon, then maybe you'll see that one come out. Kind of depends on where we're at the weeks before, but I would love to be able to run that body in 4th of July at a show and let it fly because it's pretty cool. We're doing some cool things with the Freedom Factory soon. So we'll have some stuff going on at the Freedom Factory in April. There'll be one of our trucks will be there while we're in Syracuse. So there'll be something that we're going to see that. Stay tuned to our channel and also Cletus McFarland's channel at the Freedom Factory for more on that. There's going to be a live pay-per-view event, I'm sure. So let's see what else we got. What is the first truck I ever drove? Jester was the first truck in competition. I did drive Probably going to be hard to hear. I did drive another team's truck about 15 feet in reverse one time, but the first truck I ever drove testing and in competition was our own truck. Was our own truck. Hang on. Was our own truck. First show was ever at Monster Jam in 2015. That was pretty much the only truck I've ever driven up until recently. In Dinwiddie, Virginia, I did drive Greg Witchenbach, his crustacean truck, which is a wheelie machine. I love doing slap wheelies. And so there's that truck that I've driven, and then recreation. So Jester, recreation for our trucks, and then I did drive crustacean last year for Greg, which was a good time. Let's see what else we got. Holiday Road, okay, good deal. Let's see. So Kit Kat Dan, thank you for that. Yes, will there ever be a black Jester body? You know what? I would love that. So Jacob, Kit Kat Dan's got a post where he's asking, will there ever be a black Jester body?
That'll be a really cool idea, or a 24K gold Jester body. That'll give you an idea for maybe for World Finals.
What my favorite Max D body was the black body, which
Yeah, that's my mom's favorite too. Even though it came out of unfortunate circumstances when after Indy.
Yeah. But I mean, that was a pretty cool truck. And I looking at maybe like a flat black version of the Jester at some point would be pretty cool. So Kit Kat Dan, thank you for that question. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that very much. You guys are awesome for doing that. But yes, will there ever be a Santa Jester? So there's been a version of a Santa Jester one time that one of the fans had put together for us. He gave us a custom of it. I won't mention any names because I don't know if he wants his name mentioned, but he's a really big fan of the team, and he's been a great supporter of the team for years. But gave us a custom of a Santa Jester one time, and you never know. I don't know if we'll ever do one, but it definitely was really cool. Let's see. Super Beast by Rob Zombie could work for Ice Monster. Okay, all right, I have to look into that one. I'm not familiar with that one offhand. Okay, super big Jester fan, thank you. Are you enjoying the tour so far? Wow, okay. For speaking honestly, absolutely love the tour, but we are getting our butts kicked on and off the track with just dumb problems. So I don't know. I mean, we've had rig issues, we've had truck issues. This is our second motor of the year, first transmission in Jester in over 14 months, but I think we had a few transmissions last week. We had some issues that we got figured out, so I don't know. I cannot give you a sneak peek of Max D. I am sorry. We cannot do that. That would not be fair to the folks at Monster Jam. So that is for something that you guys will have to check out tomorrow. So let's see. I think the transmission's done in Jester. Let's see what else. Mr. Beast truck. So Mr. Beast truck, Joey, is one that Star and us and Travis Doodles had talked about doing, and we still want to do it, but it's kind of up to him to see. So if any of you guys have seen that Mr. Beast truck, I know there's been a lot of talk back and forth. I don't want to say it's in the works, but it's been talked about. I don't know where. It's not necessarily in our court, but at the moment, but we would love to do it. We'd love to represent Mr. Beast. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if he'd be interested or not. I haven't heard feedback. That's something that Star and Travis and those guys are working on. And I just know that if we do it, that Star, our trucks would represent it with Star's with Star's fiberglass body on it, and we would love to do it. I'm sure you guys would love to see it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I think we did some posts on it. Check out Star, and then tag Mr. Beast in it. I know it went super viral like a while ago, and it keeps going viral because people want to see it. We'd love to do it, but it's kind of waiting. Oh, Josh Yoho, why are you so good looking on camera? Oh, Yoho, I miss you, buddy. Where you at? Were you at home probably right now, or are you on the road? So Yoho's on here. Somebody say hey to Yoho. You guys that are watching me, say hey to Yoho who's watching us. So everybody, Yoho's been great. It was awesome being a part of this team. And Yoho, did you see we got Tweety back? Did you see that yet? So I don't know. Tweety's back. And, you know, I'm here talking, and I know the guys are working on getting the motor, getting the forklift together, but there's nobody here. They're done working on this. They're as far as they can go on that. I think they're trying to get the motor, and just, I don't know, I'm just rambling. It's 41 minutes on this, and I don't know. You guys got to tell me if it's, oh, you're sitting on the couch. Already knew about it. Okay, you already knew about Yoho coming back.
Man, I think everyone's going back in the garage to get the hauler out so we can get the new motor.
Yeah, Jacob says, yeah.
So
Which,
it's just the two of us right now, but I'm gonna go get a snack or something, and I'll leave.
so I'm getting bailed on. Even Jacob's leaving. So,
But I will be back because I want to film them getting the motor
but there's
out.
73 people watching this feed, and you're gonna leave and go get a snack?
It's just a few minutes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's fine. There's 73 people, 16 likes, some super chats, so thank you for that. Super stickers, you guys are awesome for that. Love it. Jacob knows cool. Yoho says hey. Yoho. So, don't leave. The future gravedigger says don't leave. He'll be right back. He's not going anywhere. I mean,
I did film them explain that we're getting the motor worked on, and I said the Jester transmission has been switched out, right?
Yeah. Well, you're doing that for this week's recap.
That's right.
We're doing live. We're on like 42 minutes now. Now, if you leave, there's 81 people that you're disappointing. So,
this is us. We're just joking around, guys.
yes, no, it's fine. Look, everybody that follows, Jacob knows cool. You know, he's the reason why the channel's doing better. He's the reason why we're doing a lot more posts. A lot of people on the team are chipping in. So let's see what else we got here. Just saw you at Indy. Yep, this is our first show, and even Simon, probably the first Jester custom yet. Okay, awesome. Looks good. Oh, cool. Yep. Do a split paint job for the red and blue. That'd be cool. That'd be different. What's my favorite Jester color? I like them all in their own way. The red's been cool. You know, it just pops. The blue's been great. So I don't know. It's hard to pick one. They've all been great in their own way. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. We got some action. Let's see. Here comes the motor. There's Michael bringing in the motor. With the JCB in the house. Yoho is on here. Yoho says hey.
Hey, Yoho.
He knew that you were coming on the team. What? How does this even get out? I don't even know how this gets out.
I didn't tell anybody. You didn't tell anybody, did you?
No, I don't tell anybody. It was just show up. So, I don't know. Who knows? Yes, the copper colored one was cool. Purple Jester was good. So, let's see here. All right, so here's the motor, right? This is fresh rebuild. This was the motor this is the motor that I blew up on practice day in San Antonio. Brought it back to Central Florida Machine and Speed. They got it all fixed up within 2 days. Got us back on there, and it's going right in. We've literally had this motor, what, 5 days, 6 days, I think. 3 days. So we've had this motor for 3 days. Thank God they busted it out for us.
Am I good to put that lift plate up there?
Do a pink one. Yeah, we could do a pink Jester. That'd be cool. Do I remember signing the Bahamian flag in Nashville? I honestly, no, I don't remember. I see so much stuff. I try to remember as much as I can. But I honestly, if I'm not lying, I do not remember that. I apologize. Do I miss the World Finals being in Vegas? Absolutely. Vegas was such a cool venue. Obviously, you can't run it there anymore because of the stadium, but yeah. You were in Nashville, didn't come to say hi. That's okay, it was busy. Nashville was crazy. We were competing. There was a rainstorm, so who knows? We know it's tough. But maybe you'll catch us at an event when we come back. So right now, they're taking the plate that was on the intake of this motor, right? Putting that intake on that motor so they can hook a chain to it. We'll take the lull, and they will pull the motor. Will I be at the show tomorrow? Yes, this truck and both Jester and Kraken will be competing tomorrow. The transmission's done in Jester and the motor's going in Kraken, and we're going to be competing and we're going to be doing that. So you're going to be at World Finals. All right, awesome. What venue would we like to see host the World Finals? I mean, my favorite to do World Finals is Vegas, but it is a little bit of a drive for us on the East Coast, all the way from the East Coast. Mohawks going out, parking them for pit party. I would like to see it in Orlando again, only because it's close to home, or Tampa, Arizona, Phoenix would be good. Those big floor, big stadiums. I mean, it's hard to say. I know they're moving it around everywhere. This year in LA, it's going to be different, so we'll see. Everybody, there's the Squiddy.
I can go back to the toolbox. Let's go.
I think it's a chain.
Yeah, Philly would be cool to host the World Finals. That'd be cool. Dave Sauce in Indy, cool. So he signed one for Mark for breast cancer awareness. That's cool. Yeah. We run the lymphoma ribbons on my truck. Some of you may or may not know why. Let's take a look at that. Who knows? You might not even know why. So, oh, by the way, Sign Girl Signs. I don't know if that's not. Looks like it's not reading right. Sign Girl Signs, right? Takes care of us on all of our wraps. Chrissy does an amazing job. But this is what I came over to talk about, right? Right there. That's the lymphoma ribbon. Okay, so. Maybe some of you guys don't know. We used to talk about it when I first came on tour with Monster Jam. I had lymphoma. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma as a cancer that was in my lymphatic system, and back in 2009, before we had the trucks, and that was an interesting time, and went through that and got through the cancer treatments, the radiation, chemotherapy, and was blessed to be able to get through all that. Yoho, for those of you that know, Yoho posts about it, so I'm not telling you anything that he would not tell you. Josh Yoho had his own cancer that he has beaten and gone through, and so that's someone else that is close to the team that has had that. So for any of your family members and whatnot that are going through it, thoughts and prayers for you guys for your quick recovery. Everything is possible. So with any of those, but so that's good. Where are we at? Favorite place? Stadium again. Orlando, Tampa's good. Cardiff Wells. Okay, that's where you're at, yo. Fight like a pirate. That's right.
What? It's a messed up bottle.
You're not. Yo's not. Where are you at this weekend?
Papa, we're getting hungry.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's a serious, significant problem. This guy right here this guy right here,
Every 3 hours on the dot.
every 3 hours is hungry, okay? Hungry. And when he gets hungry, he gets hangry. And so I'm going to have to end this at some point in the very near future to get food for these guys. I think we're going to get food.
At least he understands that. He read our minds. We were just talking about that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, let me, hang on, here we go. Should I stay on here and talk to these people or get you guys food?
No, you should get us food.
Do we want to work the truck?
Nick's threatened me with a working truck tomorrow.
You made us late to lunch my first day back by like 2 hours. You at least
I
owe me
was
this.
working in my office and you guys came in and I wasn't even going to lunch.
Lunch is at
that day.
11:30 on the dot.
There's Michael going in on the.
Pull forward.
They're gonna pull this motor. People are saying this to stay on here.
That's good. Pull it in. Or...
Oh, Yoho says give you a zebra cake.
Yeah!
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yes. Yes, it is. We spent our snack money when we worked for the company on zebra cakes. Like that was it.
All right.
There's Brookie there, stepping up. She's awesome. Look at her. She's got. I'm gonna wipe your face. Look, this is a future driver right here. She is wrenching on trucks. She's doing a heck of a job. She's busting her butt. And she doesn't like to be on camera too much, but look, she's been busting her butt, doing a great job. You're gonna see her as a future driver on this team as well. I'm probably not gonna stay on here too much longer. We're on 51 minutes. I'm gonna show you guys as this motor comes out, and then once the motor comes out, I'm probably gonna cut it, and then maybe I'll come back on later after I get these guys food, because if they're hangry, I'm gonna have a problem.
What?
Chucky, you got anything you want to say to everybody? There's a lot of people. We've got 83. It's not a lot. I'm being sarcastic. Do you have anything to say to the 83 people watching?
Have a good day.
Have a great day.
Motor's coming out. This is like the best part right here is get this thing yanked out.
Because that means you're almost halfway done.
Yeah, that means we're this much closer to getting food in our bellies too.
Halfway there.
We're almost halfway there, Nick says.
Here's an even better question.
Oh, hang on. Joseph Rodriguez says, tell Chucky I said, what's up? So, hey, what's up?
What's up?
He said,
Even
"What's
better
up?"
question is, since we have to stay late and do a motor swap, what should Matt get us for dinner?
Oh, God.
McDonald's.
McDonald's for the 900th time.
Duh. Can't go wrong with a McDouble and a Dr. Pepper.
Someone
It's a
just
fries.
said that. So Kit Kat Don says, just give Tweety some Dr. Pepper and he'll be happy. You know that is for true. Do you know how much work we could get done if Dr. Pepper ever decided to sponsor this team?
You know how happy we would be?
Everybody on this team drinks Dr. Pepper. Right, Chucky, you drink Dr. Pepper too, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every person on the stream drinks Dr. Pepper except for me. However, in the last couple months, for the first time in my life, I've
He's
been
a
drinking
weird
Dr.
Mountain
Pepper.
Dew guy.
Yeah, but Dr. Pepper's not bad. It's 27 flavors of magic.
But you know what flavor's the best? The original. Duh.
How could you get involved with being a crew member on any truck? Look, education is part of it if you want. Working yourself. Monster Jam's always hiring. Independent teams are always hiring. Reach out to your local independent teams and see if they need. That's how Chucky started. That's just kind of how it goes. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, holy cow. Okay, we got some. Let me read these comments. Dave says, have a good day, people. Thank you. DoorDash, McDonald's, Texas Roadhouse, Outback. What's Chucky doing? What's Chucky doing? Chucky, what are you doing? Chucky's watching right now. He'll be doing something in a minute. He's not doing anything at the moment. Texas Roadhouse, which is also another McDonald's. Dr. Jester. Oh. Whoa! Yeah. Dr. Jester. Or Jester sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I don't
And
know.
instead of diamonds, some Dr. Peppers. And
Oh, somebody said D's nuts. This is not looking too good here. What do we got going on? The motor.
I was gonna say, you can have them keep going up a little, just a little bit more.
Watch the flywheel. Flywheel's hung up.
Yeah, go. Have them go up a little bit more, man.
I wouldn't stand. I just stand a little farther back.
All right, can't look at this. We're gonna look at the. Hang on. Who doesn't love Dr. Pepper? Exactly. Dr. Kraken.
Go out, so just have them go up to like the motor's even.
I see it on the punch.
There you go. It's hung up on the flywheel though.
All right.
You might have to go down with it to get it out of the mid plate. You're in the mid plate.
Yeah, we gotta go back. I need a pry bar. Watch out.
I'm doing more harm than good hanging in here. Chucky, I think you're hung up in the mid plate with the flywheel. There you go.
Hey.
All right, so the motor's free and loose. Now they're going to slowly bring it out.
All right, go up.
Just watch over there, okay? I'll watch over here.
Are we picking the truck up?
No.
Are we going to put the jack?
We might need heat cutters. We'll probably have to get some blocks or something.
Yeah.
Some dunnage, put it underneath there and drop it down. So what we're going to have to do, because everything's tight here, we're going to be picking the motor up, setting some wood underneath there, setting it back down, readjusting the chains, pick it up and out. That's the way we got to do it. So let's see here. While they're doing that, they're kind of messing with it, so we'll look at it in a minute. Any plans for CP3 to compete in Monster Jam? Yes, that is the future possibility. We hopefully should have him maybe later on this year doing some Monster Jam shows. Popeyes. Let's see. Josh Yoho says, my Christmas meatballs. Yes. My world famous, and it's world famous by about a dozen people. The meatballs that I make only one time a year for Christmas. Those aren't very popular. Backflip first tomorrow. Yes. I have thought about that, believe it or not. I have thought about coming out here and hitting the backflip ramp first thing. But I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. Yoho's going to be in. For those of you that want to know, we're keeping up to speed on Josh Yoho. He'll be in Costa Rica next week. And then in England. And then somewhere in Germany. I'm going to tell Tweety that you think Cheerwine is better than Dr. Pepper. I think he's going to have a meltdown. Hang on. I'll tell him in a minute. Here we go. Motor's coming out. See what's going on here. Favorite soda besides Dr. Pepper? I'd have to say Mountain Dew. If you're only allowed to do two backflips, we're only allowed to do one backflip. Is the way it's set up. There's rules on that. You can only hit the backflip ramp one time. So yes, saving it for the end is usually what people do. You know, towards the end. Let's see what else we got on here. I know you're busy, but I did have somebody say that Cheerwine is better than Dr.
Is better? No. Cheerwine is good, but it is not better than Dr. Pepper.
He's going to be flicking up.
We're doubling up on him.
They're going to want to slide too. So let's, Nick, hang on 1 second. Tweety's grabbing something. Oh, hang on. While we're waiting, Tweety's gonna grab something. While we're waiting, look at this gem. So everybody knows 3.5. Everybody's been watching him drive. Jacob's in here. What do you got? Anything you want to say? We got people saying that Cheerwine's better than Dr. Pepper.
I wouldn't go that far.
But Cheerwine's good. How's Nick's newborn? Doing good. I have yet to hold her. She'll hopefully be in the next couple of weeks. We're going to see her. Show us the track. Well, you can't really see it. We're behind bleachers. It's the same track we've had all year. Ghost Truck says, Mike.
What's up?
Let's see. Is Michael forklift certified? Just in case, perhaps. Believe it or not, yes.
Yep.
That Monster
I'll
Jam
show you
has
the
a
card.
Monster Jam goes through a whole. You have to be forklift certified to use equipment. So yes. Steve Perry of Versus would argue that Cheerwine is the best. I don't know. They want to know why the Jester body. Why is the Jester body cracked all the time? Because I don't drive very good. I roll over a lot. Like for example, the truck's in rough shape this week, but we're putting a new body on. We got to paint a body. I got 2 brand new bodies at the shop that we got to put on and paint them and get them wrapped. Hopefully this week. But every time we try to get ahead, we got to deal with other problems. So, thoughts on the paperclip style? I like it. It's good.
What does that mean? Down?
Steve needs a Cheerwine sponsorship. Okay, somebody hook him up. Somebody hook up Steve Perry with a Cheerwine sponsorship. In doing that, if somebody could hook us up with a Dr. Pepper sponsorship, I think this team would be running a lot different. Little Bully. Somebody mentioned Little Bully.
It's going down. It's getting stuck.
You're down now.
It ain't.
No, you're down. Yeah, they're gonna just readjust the chain. Can't see you guys next weekend, so yeah, that'd be good. Fiberglass pieces, we're gonna try to put some of those on the website. Favorite truck is Little Red. Yo-ho, thank you for that. Dr. Pepper scented methanol. Not a bad idea. Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan, versus Jester, powered by Dr. Pepper. That sounds good. Sounds good.
Ah! What was that for?
Jacob, it was an attention getter.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to hear. If I could drive Gravedigger or Max D, which one would I choose and why? I don't know. Lucas heading out. There you go. Lucas going out for pit party. Ah, man. I'm going to be honest. There's been a lot of people that have driven both Max D's and Digger. And I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't mind driving either of them, but it'd be a lot of pressure to drive those. You know, you got some great names over the years that have been driving those trucks, so I don't know, it'd be tough. I had to pick one. I don't know. I don't think I could. If I was going to drive one, I'd want to drive them both. Either both or none. How about that? Jacob said, Justin Wilcox says you're very jumpy.
I am.
A little bit. Getting ready to do the second lift on the motor. And then we're going to get these guys some food, so we're not going to be here much longer. Maybe we'll go live after. See how it's going. What else we got? Pit party tonight. No, there's pit party tomorrow. Do a Dr. Pepper body. That'd be interesting. Doing a Dr. Pepper body. Camo Commander, can you say hi? What's up to Nick? Yes, you can, but he is really focusing on getting this motor pulled, so give us a minute and I will do that for you. No, we are not scheduled to be at Ford Field this season. Thanks to all these guys. You good? Watch your head. Let's see here. Thoughts on fan judging? I don't know. Stuff. Sometimes you go out there and burn it down and your score doesn't reflect it, so that's not that great. Excited to visit Syracuse again, yes. Nick and I will be there. Chester Pepper, that's cool. Yes, Nick is finishing the year that Michael started. Michael was covering for Nick while he had the baby, so he's a new dad now. Would you say this is a dream job? In some ways, yes. And in other ways, no. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Today's a rough day. You know, broken transmission on Jester and a motor on Kraken. So no, that's not a dream. It was never a dream to have this many repairs on a weekend, but it's all part of it. So you gotta make it happen, right? What happened to the engine? We did it a little bit earlier in the video. I'll go recap it again real quick. Found bearing material. We did not blow the motor, but we are being proactive. This is the filter that we run. As you can see, there is a ton of material. That's not even half of it. Half of it already fell out. Ton of material, which means we got a bearing coming apart, which means if we continue to run the motor will throw the rods at some point and there'll be a giant hole in the motor and we'll have more damage and more expense. So we're opting to pull the motor out right now because we have a spare motor that will put in a fresh motor and get us through while we get this fixed. Are we going to be running 4 trucks at any point this year? Maybe. The 4th chassis is supposed to be getting delivered in March. We'll see how that goes on. Not sure. Not sure exactly when we'll have it done, but if it's done, we're gonna run it. We're running 3 trucks for sure. I got 3 trucks booked. All of them are at the same event. So we'll have, one of our 5 identities: Jester, Kraken, Recreation, Ice Monster, Excalibur. We have those. I do agree the black Jester would be cool. Oh, okay. Yep. Recapping. Yeah, no problem. I don't know how many people are joined. We've had a steady upstream of people coming on and dropping off. But yeah, so for all of you that don't know, in practice, got an issue with Kraken's motor and broke a transmission in Jester. This transmission, for those of you that didn't hear what I was saying earlier, has been in the truck for 14 months. We've done roughly, it was put in the beginning of first quarter last year. They swapped it out. It's got some kind of an internal issue. We think we broke a planetary gear on it, but this transmission in this truck has done 14 backflips over the last year and 2 months, and so it's no wonder. I mean, you can only build them so strong. What we're doing with these trucks and beating on them every week, and just racing, dozens and dozens and dozens of rounds of racing and two-wheel competitions puts these through a lot. So the fact that this thing lasted 14 months is a true testament to what FTI does for the transmission. So, and those guys do all kinds of transmissions, from monster trucks to mega trucks to drag racing, and they're just an awesome group of guys that we are blessed to have be a part of this team. There was a question about EFI I saw a minute ago. Yes, EFI has been getting better. Again, the Fuel Tech EFI system is amazing. We are so stoked to have that. We think it's a great tool to have as a part of this team. We are just struggling with it because it's new to us, and we kind of jumped in last minute with it, and have not got a chance to work out all the bugs that we'd like to, but it's been getting better and better every week with help with the guys back at the shop. Manuel is helping us out. The guys at Fuel Tech have helped us. Sorry, I keep putting this too close. The guys at Fuel Tech have been helping us out, and we're really dialing it in, and we feel like we're getting on top of it. And then once we get all the little bugs worked out in the tune, then we are going to be doing some additional upgrades where we can make some switch panels and some other things that are really going to make it super cool. And we're excited about it. The future is definitely bright with the EFI with what we're doing. Yes, 14 months is crazy that it lasted that long. It's just, it's again a true testament to what FTI does. What engines do we run? We run Chevrolet, big block Chevrolet, 540 cubic inch, 871 little field blower. All of our motors, I think we are up to 6 motors, 5 building a 6th, are all built identical. Same heads, same cams, same crank, same pistons, everything. So we build them all identical. Some have been bored over the years to be bigger. So they'll, as they have issues, they'll be bigger. But they're all doing good. Let me see. Let's see. We got Chucky's doing good. Is Recreation going to do any Monster Jam tour? Yes, possibly, hopefully. But again, it's more difficult because is that hung up on something? It's going to want to twist. That's the crank trigger. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted looking at what they're doing. Sorry, I probably should show you guys what we're doing. Motor's coming out. Now we're going to wrap this up soon because I'm going to get these guys food. But this is the motor coming out. Watch your valve cover on this side, bud.
Yeah. He gets out. If you have, even like right now, tilt back, please. Tilt back. No more.
Sorry, we're just gonna watch this real quick. Yeah, you're clear. Watch your oil. Whoa, hold up. You're gonna hit the oil on this side. the sending unit. You're good at the moment, but he's hung up a little bit. We just got to do this really slow to make sure we don't do any damage.
Go up first. Up first. Yeah.
There you go.
Some of that. All right. Good.
Oh, sorry, Jacob. I'm in your way.
A burger!
So basically, this is what it's like pulling a motor. It took us a little longer. We're not really thrashing on it to try to get this done. Yes.
Yes.
But so the guy's got to take all the parts off of this motor.
Mom and Dad are about to take off.
Okay. All the parts got to come off. Hold on, Michael. Up a little. Now just slide back. Go back. Let me get him freed up.
Hold on. It's fine. We're gonna get it off.
Yeah, it's tight right here.
We know.
Anyway, so so all the stuff's got to come off of this, all the different components. So the guys are going to work on that and then get it swapped out. We'll probably be here. It's 5:45 local time. We'll probably be here another 3 hours. Trying to get stuff done. So, anybody got any last comments or questions you want to ask real quick before we head out? Because I'm going to go get these guys some food. MetLife, I think we're going. The motor that's blown is in Kraken. Yep, somebody saw Kermit. I see that. Thanks for answering the questions. Thank you guys for supporting the team. Yes, we'll be in Philly this year. The Tampa recap video, yes, if you're going to go watch that, the Tampa recap video got put up a little bit late. Got put up a day late this week, but we had some issues. We had to move some stuff onto the hard drive. We got so much footage that we're doing. We had to make that. The mini flip, I'm not a fan of the mini flip, to be honest. I like the other one. Let's see here. Thank you guys for everything. Well, no, thank you guys for everything. We appreciate you guys. Ready for a good show. See you tomorrow. That's good. Awesome. Yeah. I don't know. Monsters on the Beach. Yes, hopefully that'll be happening. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Maybe we'll go live again later. We've been going live now. We've been going on an hour and a half almost. That's a lot. Holy cow. Everybody here's got more work to do. I'm gonna go get these guys some food, and we'll be at it. Austin, anything you want to say to sign off?
We're gonna eat really soon. I'm very excited about it.
Super excited. Brooke, Michael, anything? They're getting hangry. I can tell. Jacob, we're signing off.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come back in our. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe after the show in case we have too much to work on.
Well, we already have too much to work on. So, all right, guys. Thank you for the support for the team. We appreciate all of you guys, and just tell us what you want to see on the channel, and we're gonna hopefully bring you more of it. All right. See ya.